Hello and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Our hero, Professor Layton, is busy explaining everything about the Masked Gentleman. Whoa, people on fire? If you value your life, come to the Gallery Plaza this afternoon at 1 o'clock. So, everybody gathered at the Gallery Plaza. And the Masked Gentleman wasn't there. Okay. The tent was dropped, revealing the 13 people. And then they were all set on fire. Yeah. And all these 13 people were totally okay, despite the fact that they were killed in a very public fashion. So, Layton wants to know if these 13 people were connected somehow. It turns out that they all go to the same gem. Yeah, I don't think it's a coincidence. I've never heard of somebody having 12 workout buddies. That seems a little bit excessive. So, did the witnesses actually get on the stage? The answer is no. The witnesses were already on the stage by the... Wait a minute. The victims were already on stage by the time the witnesses appeared. So it sounds like they were already on the stage, you know, ahead of time. Very suspicious that they managed to get through a large crowd without being seen. So, their clothes. Were their clothes the same at home? So this is an interesting question. It makes sense, but on the other hand, it doesn't really make sense because this is a Professor Layton game and everybody wears the same clothes all the time. However, it turns out that these are the only people in the Professor Layton universe who change clothes regularly. So it turns out that the 13 people who were set on fire had different clothing from the 13 people who were found at home. Ah, Inspector Grosky has it. Go ahead, Grosky. The floor is yours. Okay, Grosky, we're taking the floor away from you, okay? Because you're acting more like Inspector Grosky at this point. You. Layton is thinking that the 13 people were given an additional letter. And yes, mannequins! Mannequins! The people who were set on fire were really just convincing mannequins. Aha! And the clothing was stolen from the gym! You think the gym would have reported that somebody stole 13 sets of clothing? Maybe the masked gentleman did the stealing over the course of a couple of months. Maybe that's it. And guess what? Guess what? Wow! We have a convenient second letter miraculously found, proving Professor Layton was totally correct. So, we have solved 3 out of the 4 dark miracles. We have yet to explain how everybody was turned into statues. And actually, Professor Layton isn't going to explain that. We're gonna leave that one as a mystery. You can figure it out yourselves. And that's everything, everybody. That is the end of the meeting with the police.